Hello. It's nice. We're back. Let's get this screen. How about that? There we go. How is everyone? Oh, you're seeing a bit of lag. The chat in the way of the. Change that. Do I want that on the other side? Let's put that on the other side. There we go. That's better. All right. Where were we? I've renamed it to Turtle Island. I wanted to give it a series. It was the only one I could think of because of the turtles over there. Come here, puppy. I had a good day, roughly. Slept most of it. I got burgers today for dinner. Went to Carl's Jr. and I got a California Classic, which it looks like a small burger. Like it looks like a big burger on the picture. Get it and you're like, oh, it's a small burger. But then you eat it and you're like, it was a big burger. My mom got a just their famous star, and so we were like, oh, because hers was bigger than mine, and we were like, oh, that's weird. The double pattied burger is smaller than the single pattied burger. Ate it, and this definitely way bigger than. Sorry. I had fries and a Sprite with it. I usually get Dr. Pepper, but I got a Sprite this time. It's pretty good. My mom got fried zucchini. So good. A lot of people don't like zucchini, but I really like zucchini. And just overall, pretty good. Too far. I got the Walia to start working. The what are we? Basically, just reinstalled it. It kept. So I'm using the CurseForge installer, and it allows you to create your own mod packs pretty easily. But it kept installing the. Because Walia has these 2 mods it needs in order to work. They're just like core mods and whatnot. But it kept installing the Fabric version of the core mods instead of the Forge version. So that's why it wasn't working. Because I kept thinking it's Fabric and it's not Fabric. I do with thing. I'm creative. I think I want to work on lighting the area up as well as mining, getting progress done, you know? I'm gonna move right here. double that chest. Hey. I went into a copy of this world, around a little bit, just because I thought there was something going on. Like I said, I kind of want to add one or two mods to this, and I was wondering if I could get away with a different biome mod, because like the last time I have the Terraforged mod. It didn't seem like it was working, but after flying around a bit in a copy of the world, I noticed that it did in fact work. I just got really unlucky with my spawn. And so, but there's Terraforged biomes, which was good. But I also know a little bit of the nearby landscape. I know, I don't know which direction that. I know in one direction there's an ice biome, one of those ice biomes, and it's got a village in it. I know it's also got a meteorite near it. Those things, last time I played with Applied Energetics, whatever it is, I had a really hard time finding meteorites. I don't know if it was because I was playing on a server so everyone else got to them first, or if it was just dumb luck, or maybe we had it set pretty low, you know? Ow. Why are there so many creepers? Yeah. I need to get food desperately. There is now a VOD channel, which is pretty good. So you can see previous. Oh man, I forgot to do it. Crap. I totally meant to set it up so that this would archive, and I forgot to archive it. Dumb luck. I was thinking about it like right before I started the stream. I was like, I need to set it up so it archives, and then I didn't set it up so it archives. Wonder if I can do that now. Would it mess with it if I do it now? How do I set it to archive? It is once again late where I am. It is about 12. I don't know. I might recorded my last stream. I know I ended around 4. Did I start at 2? I didn't seriously start at 2. Or did I end at 2? I might have ended at. I don't know what time I ended. Or started. No memory. Blind? I don't know why I said blind. Yeah, sorry. I'm silent right now. That's because I'm going to see if I can get it to archive, which I know it's recording for the VOD right now, but I'd like it to archive so that people just checking it out would be able to. This is an interesting song. What is it? New Road by Harris Heller. Interesting. There we go. I've got Creator Dashboard open. Lag out too much. Oh, I totally set it. Okay. I totally set it to archive. It should archive. That's the theory, is that it archive. Okay. I need bed. Sleeping bag. I need to be able to skip the night. I need to. I've added chat down in the corner, which right now is just Pretzel Rocks telling you what the song is. Or if there's. I can adjust. Pretzel Rocks. Not. Pretzel Rock says that I must have it shot. Okay. Whatever. Haha, the sun. Burn. 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 Why is it? Okay, there we go. Why'd that one take so long? Enderman. Walking around the island. I really should do this off screen so it doesn't lag as. No, I just updated my. There we go. I have a little what's it called? DPI button on my mouse. Basically how fast your mouse moves by default. I just click the button. want to click the button, but I clicked the button. What was that? Fish! Fish! The salmon! Salmon! Do you guys say salmon or salmon? I in particular, say salmon. I do like to joke around and say salmon. Is a squid. Ooh, magic squid. Really wish the Enderman would quit. I like having Endermen. I don't like them just putting blocks everywhere. I think that was something that was adjusted in 1.16, was that Endermen are more active, basically. That makes sense. They put more blocks everywhere, and it's a little annoying. Kinda wish they didn't. Cute. But I wish they didn't. Oh, I'm out of torches. I can make the chat smaller, just because it's just pretzel rocks right now. Yeah. Now it's not blocking as much. I'm not gonna go on another vegetable rant. Don't worry. I might go on a fruit rant though. I didn't say anything about fruit last time. Actually, I think I said something about kiwis. Do you know that if you eat 2 or 3? If you eat kiwis before bed, it'll help you sleep more. Hello. Yeah. I'm in here and you can't get me. Oh. Why? It killed itself, basically. I got 2 hits on it. Okay. I should be able to make some food with this, surely. Oh no! The taro! No! I didn't mean to jump on the taro. Gently jump on the taro, don't jump on. This is taro, right? Yeah, taro. Taro? You speak. How? Well, that wasn't correct. How 2 words. Sugarcane off in the distance over there. The ocean is terrifying. I think it's understandably terrifying. I am a big fan of the game Subnautica, but I am absolutely terrified of it. Because I was for a while playing it pretty religiously, but then I got to the part where you have to go to the Aurora, and I just couldn't do it. And then after like a week of procrastination, I found out that you could turn fog off basically, and it'll turn the water off so that you can just see straight through the water. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then I did that, and I got a Cyclops, and I just inched my way to the back of the Aurora. So that I didn't have to come in contact with the Reaper. And it's funny because I don't think the Reaper has a generally scary model. I just don't like the noise. The idea of something being in the water is what scares me. Because you don't know what's out there. Who knows what's out there? We, as a human race, have not fully explored the ocean. And I don't know if we ever will explore the ocean because of the fact that we're so set on seeing the stars and we're so set on killing the planet that the planet's just going to be dead. The only living things are going to be in the ocean. And who knows how long those will survive. And then we're just going to be up in space on a different planet killing that planet too. We're just never going to know the contents of our own ocean. And it's terrifying. Because we can't reach it, and it's right there. There's been stories of colossal squids, colossal whales, like terrifying fish. And you hear all these stories, and you're like, well, obviously those can't exist. But then you think about it and you're like, we don't know what exists down there. We don't know if it goes, it genuinely could go all the way through. The core is molten thing, it's a theory. That is a theory that's taught to us in schools. We don't actually know because we've never gotten past the crust. Our instruments are too unable. That's not the correct word. It is kind of the correct word. Not the correct word. Incapable. Our instruments are physically, as of now, are physically incapable of reaching past the core and reaching the depths of the ocean because the pressure, the heat, it's just too great. And I mean, we could be just out. Like, out in the middle of nowhere. We could be on the head of something. Who knows what we are? Who knows our significance in the world? Who knows if we're like the smallest, the biggest? I mean, obviously we're not the smallest or the biggest. I mean, obviously there's elephants and then there's plankton. But in terms of scale, no one knows what we are. No one. And it's interesting. And I want to know. I want to live long enough to be able to know. Because we won't know. We won't know for a long time. And when that time comes, if it comes, well, we're probably gonna be terrified. We're gonna want to leave. We're gonna want to not be here. And then we have to traverse the universe. Alone, probably. We haven't been able to find any life near us. the fact that life most definitely exists out there, it's just, it has to be a fact, because otherwise there has to be a god, and I don't typically believe in a god, but the only way for us to be the only living life in a ever expanding universe is insane, and so we would have to have been created by something that's just toying with us. We are toys in an ever expanding universe. And it's terrifying. It's genuinely terrifying. Oh. Ah! I'm in the water. The turtles! Nice. No, I flipped him around! I didn't want to flip him around. No, I don't want you there. He wants to be there. No! Don't leave. Oh, he's just... okay. Oh, you know what I should add is better foliage. Get the leaves looking better. Did I add... I don't think I did. I don't think I added any tree choppers, which means I have to use the create thing to get all of these trees down at once. All of these goddamn trees. Whoa, what did I do? There we go. I feel like I just scared everyone with my... with my talk about the ever-expanding universe and how we have no idea what's out there. But it's true, we don't have any idea what's out there or anything. We know. I think we know a lot, but we know absolutely zilch about the universe. We don't know about us. We don't know about the universe. We don't know what's in our own goddamn ocean. But it's there. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. What can I talk about after that? That's just gonna... I just talked so much. Iron sheet? Yo, I have to make this bad boy? What is that bad boy? Press? Mechanical press. I need a block of iron? Oh, for goodness sakes. Cogwheel? Okay. The Andesite Age. Yeah. Oh, I have a block of iron. Is that really what I want to do with my iron? I guess. I guess. I make buttons? Who wants buttons anymore? I guess that was gonna be a bad joke. I guess no, it wouldn't have been a bad joke because it would have just not made sense because not true anymore. I'm confusing everyone. The joke was gonna be, I guess Wilverset wants a button. But Wilverset no longer wants a button because he already pressed the button. Spoilers. I should have put spoilers before. I'll put a little spoiler. No. No, that's too much. Oh well, you're spoiled. You probably already knew because of the internet. But... And if you didn't already know because of the internet, how do you know about the Dream SMP? What? That's not what I want. I really hope I don't get any arguments. Could you imagine someone trying to argue with me about flipping Dream SMP? I didn't need this many buttons. Oh no. I have buttons now. I need a hand crank. I need andesite. All of this just to chop some trees down, man. Do I really need that many at a time? Oh. I don't know how any of this works, and I get people yelling at me. I'm going into this blind, pretty much. I played around a little bit, but I'm going in blind. I don't understand. Fresco's bonk. I can't eat a tea leaf. I can't eat a tea leaf. Kiwi! I need a better food source. I should go skewer some fish. Okay. And now... Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh, I need 3. Need more iron. Lag. Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. But yeah. I'm going in to both apply Energistics and create almost completely blind. I've used applied Energistics before. I had zero understanding of it. And this is my first time using Create. I played with it a little bit just to understand, and then I still didn't understand. I tried to make one of those, you stick a whole bunch of drills on a minecart, and then it drills for you, and I couldn't, for some reason, whenever I made the minecart go forward, it turned sideways, and like, the minecart moved the correct direction, but the drills were sideways, and so they were just drilling a 1 by like 5 hole. Which was interesting. There we go. Okay. I need this. This. I'm just gonna put everything in my inventory. You. Yoink. Haha. And now I steal this. What you looking at? I go up here. Bonk. Bonk. Nope. There we go. Aha. Then what I could do is this. Where'd it go? There it is. Can I just clear out all the nope. What? Okay, it might not work on birch. I don't know why it wouldn't. Maybe it just doesn't see it as a tree. There we go. Okay, I got the birch. That was weird. Hey. Wood with practically zero work. Crank. Crank, 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 crank. No, it did it again. Weird. But if I put it over here on the oak... Yeah. Weird. Okay. Apple. Nom 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 nom. I don't know what's going on, but I keep hearing this, like... I don't know how to describe it. It's like weird pulsing. It could be my heartbeat. But it sounds like the basic Minecraft lava pops is what it sounds like. And so I'm a little weirded out. I don't know. Oh, that was what? Oh. This is so weird. The first time I do it on a new cluster, it doesn't work. And then the second time, it works. I like the fact that they made it so items float in water now. That was a good addition. Just because it was very difficult to find items beforehand. Just because they just disappeared. In the water they go. On forever. Sun is trying to go down. I say no. Oh, it's the wrong way around. No. Tink, 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 tink. Yeah. This is a good spot. I like this spawn. I would've... I mean, honestly, I kinda wish I did have a regular spawn that wasn't an island. I like the island spawn, but for what is happening, what this whole thing is, I would have preferred a regular spawn. But that's okay. We'll just work with what we got. We'll just keep on moving. I didn't want to call this Turtle Island originally. I wanted to give it a generic name, so that way it could have, you know, multiple seasons that carried on. And I couldn't think of one, and then I thought of Turtle Island, and I was like, no, I don't want that, because I want the generic name that can just be put onto anything. But no. The only thing I could think of, I just went, you know what? It works. And this has got the preview where you can load up a preview of what your world looks like. So in the future, I'll probably just call it something different, have it pay homage, or just keep loading worlds until I find an island spawn, I guess? I don't know. Fun fact, IDK2 is what this mod pack is called. I have no idea if it's public or not. It is a custom mod pack. It's going to have some problems, and it's rather small, actually. I wanted to keep it small, but not... I don't know. I didn't want to embarrass myself live, is what happened. I was just like, I really do not want to do the hard things live, and I'm going to embarrass myself if I try. And I was like, I really don't want to do that. So I just kept the mod pack small. to things that I kind of know. I knew I wanted Create on here. I knew I wanted Create. I knew I wanted Sam's Harvest Craft. And I didn't know what else I wanted. Those were the only two I had planned for this pack, and the fact that I managed to get it as big as I did kind of surprises me. Jill. Did I turn the... I did. Okay. I turned the music back down. I noticed, not yesterday, but the last stream, that the music was really loud and it just went, like, over my voice. And so I changed, I figured out how to lower it. And unlike most streamers who use OBS or OBS streams, I am using Twitch Studio, which is, it's in a beta. And so far it's going pretty good. I don't know how to manage which volume does what. I mean, I know how to, or which audio does what. I know how to change the volume on each audio, but I don't know how to make it so that if I'm playing like another stream in the background that you guys can't hear it. And I don't even know if that's possible. It says it's possible. But as far as I can tell, it's not. Also, I have part of my Twitch extensions is a CC, a closed captions. I don't know how to activate those. I don't know how to activate those. And I feel really bad. Because I'm just like, I'm going to be really inclusive and I'm going to put closed captions. And I'm going to make it so if you don't want the closed captions, you just close the closed captions. And I'm just going to make it, inclusive. I'm going to make it fun. And I couldn't figure it out. And so hopefully in the future, closed captions will be there. But for now, if you want closed captions, you just have to wait for the VOD to come out. And then... because the VOD's up on YouTube. And it's just a thing. I feel really bad about it. I feel like I'm the worst person in the world. If you hear this, that's my chair. It's me adjusting in my chair. Because I don't know what I'm doing, I guess. No, my chair is really old. It was my mom's. It's now mine. It's a good chair. It's technically supposed to be a massage chair. The ones you plug in and then it goes, but it doesn't do that anymore. Whoa! Okay, you see that? That is how mob farms work. Is all of this is lit up. Like, pretty much. And so the only place... Oh, there's a drowned right there. The only place those mobs can spawn is right over there. And that's within the block limits. Because mobs can't spawn within 20 blocks of the player. So they have to spawn within... what's the max range for a mod? Or mob? It's like 50, right? I don't think it's in the hundreds. It's right around there. It's like 20 to 50 blocks is their range for where they can spawn. And so how mob farms work is that you make a platform, and then you light up everywhere else around it, and then you stay in like the golden spot above the platform. And so that way, that everything, like that your platform or your multiple layers of platforms, everything is within that block radius and range. Radius range. It's interesting how over the years, because Minecraft is a pretty old game right about now. I know it seems new. Been released to the public, so this is technically what's called a public beta, where the public can access and play the game, but they just kind of have to deal with all the bugs and whatnot. And the game's going to be continuously added on to. Connection issues. Oh dear. Okay. I'm still recording, but the stream has gone offline. Hello? That was weird. The stream went offline. I lost my internet connection. Our internet's been pretty bad. Oh, hello. Let me eat first. Yeah, our internet's been pretty bad. I mean, I guess technically everyone's internet's been pretty bad because everyone's experiencing we're all online on the internet all at once. All the bandwidth is being used up. And so it's all being it's happening again. Oh dear. Dude, the song changed. Song changed again. It just keeps changing. It's not playing any of them, it's changing. This isn't good. I don't know how long that stream was. It was an hour. Okay. Music's back. Does that mean I'm back? Hello? red. I have internet right now. However, I still have the little red thing that says, connection issue. And stream isn't popping up. Also says that I'm live. And welcome to chat room. Am I live? Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep going, assuming I'm live. And this session timer is counting. I guess I'm live. It's weird. But yeah, like I was saying, our internet's been crappy. Our internet provider went out like the people who provide our internet lost internet. And so we didn't have internet for a good hour, 2 hours today. And we got it back just in time for after dinner shows. But everyone, because we're in quarantine, everyone's on the internet, and so we're all using the internet at the same time. And it's all just a big old thing. We all don't know what we're doing. This sounded like, what is it called? It sounded like the Nemo's egg from Finding Nemo. If you didn't know the song at the beginning of Nemo, it's called Nemo's egg. You know, the da 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 da. The really sad one. Say a lot. I shouldn't say as much as I do. But yeah, it's called Nemo's egg, and that's what this song sounded like for a second. The only reason why I know it's called Nemo's egg is because I learned how to play it on piano just like really randomly. It popped up in my recommended on YouTube, like how to play it on piano, and I was just like, oh, cool. And then I watched it because I was bored, and then next thing I know, I'm playing it on piano. Just one of those things of, oh, okay. I guess I know this now. Those fish are doing something weird. Being little fish floating in the ocean. Swimming. Got a fishing rod? Got a fishing rod and he's slowly floating down. I'm sorry, I just had to I'll subject you to some nostalgia right there with the narwhals. Popped up in my head. I never actually truly listened to that song. I think I was like showed it once, and then I was like, this is weird. I don't really want to pay attention to this, and so I just kind of blocked it out. but it's still in my memory. I don't want you. I've been live for about an hour. Should I do hour and a half or should I do 2 hours? I'll do 2 hours. I don't know. I think I'll do 2 hours just because of the stream going down. So that way each of the things will be an hour long. The archives. Down to the archives. That was a bad. I'm not gonna even say how it was bad. It was just bad. I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad. Big bad. Big boo boo bad. Need more dirt. I have more dirt. Have more dirt. Just before I was streaming, I was actually working on a build. I know I'm a pretty low streamer right now, but I love to build. I love doing terraforming projects. And just I don't know, it's like art. I love painting as well, which is probably why I love building. I love art. And so I don't know, it's just something I can do easily in my time. It's easy for me to process. I've spent so many years on Minecraft. Being allergic to so many things and asthmatic, my asthma is triggered by the majority of my allergies, as well as by exercise. And so I pretty much was unable to go outside as a kid. My limitations to going outside were to go to school and the time I spent outside at school, and it was still one of those things of I couldn't participate in PE very well. I couldn't really do any sports. I tried doing sports as a kid and it didn't work out. And so when an old friend of mine introduced me to Minecraft at such a tender age, I was at that age, oh god, how old was I? I was young. My first Minecraft account was, I got it just after the day 1.5 came out. And so, I think that was like March 2012, 2013. And 2014. I was just thinking of private events that happened. So it had to be 2014. And I've been playing it for all these years. It was one of those things of where I could experience the outside world. I can make these beautiful paradises. I can play with my friends. And just experience the world as everyone else does, but as a game. And so I very quickly got into playing Minecraft, and I had a rough start. the friend who introduced me, I don't talk to her anymore. She was my best friend for the longest time, and I genuinely I got sick of her because, and I say I got sick of her, and it sounds a little rude, but I got sick of her because she got narcissistic. But and she used her problems to undermine other people's problems. That kind of narcissistic. And I didn't know how to play the game at first because she just babied me through everything. She was so used to babying me while we played outside that once I did get to experience something, like once I got into Minecraft and I got my own account, that she wouldn't let me do. I couldn't build. She did most of the fighting. I followed her everywhere. And at that point I didn't really know how the game worked. I knew how to do the very basics. But I hadn't done anything by myself, and we didn't stop being friends at first. We kind of stopped talking, if that makes sense. I had an issue with my computer and basically didn't play for the longest time. And some online friends of ours broke it off with us, like, just before it. And so I had the issues with my computer where I couldn't go online, and the issues with our online friends. And so it distanced us. And I'm glad that distance got put in because I got to experience everything in a new light. I got to play by myself for once, and I dove into it. I was playing all of the time. There was a time where I didn't want to play anymore. I lost interest. I couldn't play anymore, and then one day I went to go play and I couldn't log into my account. It's not that I had forgotten the password. It's that someone who was completely different person, someone who I had previously trusted, and then immediately my gut feeling said to not trust this person. They wanted to get back at me, basically. And so I didn't have access to my account anymore. And I to this day don't have access to that account. And it's really sad because I can tell that nothing's being done with the account. But I don't have access to the email attached to the account, because email that's attached to the account is on a platform that no longer exists. And so I don't have access to the email. I don't have access to the account. I can't change password. And I can just, every once in a while, I have this skin viewing program. I forgot what it's called. Every once in a while, I'll put in the old account name, and it'll still be the same skin. And I wonder if I can pay someone to hack into that account for me. That's how I lost it originally. I didn't pay someone to hack into it, but someone had hacked into it. Out of malvoyance. Malviant? What? That word. Wonder how much it would be to get someone to hack into it for me. Get the old account back. There's just a lot of memories attached to that account, and I spent all of my time, quite literally all of my time, playing Minecraft with my friends. And I miss it. I miss the old days. I miss being young and vulnerable and not a care in the world. about what was happening in my country and in politics. I miss being so ignorant and just wow, this is a heavy stream. I should put a like little warning, just a wow, I get really heavy. um but yeah, I you shouldn't get me wrong. I love being able to know. I love understanding what's going on and what people have to say and what I should think about things. But I also, I hate it so much because people are just so ignorant. I hate that human rights is a question on whether it should exist and not a question on what rights, like, just basic human rights. People are questioning who gets what right. Everyone should get every right. What are you talking about? We should be able to change our gender to what we want to be, to give birth if we want, to be understood, to love. And the fact that so many people think that those shouldn't be allowed, that that there are plenty of people out there who think that women are objects and that LGBTQ shouldn't exist, or that they undermine things. I hear a lot about bi erasure, trans erasure, and we do have the basic lesbian and gay erasure, but it's frustrating that those people can recognize lesbians and gays as existing, at least, and yet they turn around and they look at people with other sexualities, whether it be queer or bi or asexual, aromantic. They look at those and they go, those don't exist. You're just this, you're just that, you're just traumatized, you're just haven't found the right person. You go to someone, you tell someone you're gay, and they go, you just haven't found the right person yet. You go to someone and tell them you're asexual, they say you haven't found the right person yet. And I feel like I should clarify that what I meant by when they say to, oh, you're gay, you just haven't found the right person yet. What I meant is you haven't found the right gendered person yet. The basic gender for what should go for your gender. So if you're male, you just haven't found the right girl yet. You just haven't found. If you're female, you just haven't found the right guy yet. They say all those things, and it's annoying, and I want to punch people for it. And I have several friends. My entire friend group, pretty much, is part of the LGBTQ. I almost just called it a fandom. What is it called? Community. The LGBTQ fandom. Oh my god, could you believe being a fandom? Are we technically a fandom? What was I saying? Erasure. LGBTQ erasure. But, and I mean, we recognize that, but we also recognize, I mean, there's the Black Lives Matter protests going on. There's, I mean, the arguments of all lives matter are technically correct. They are right in assuming that all lives matter. However, the protest term all lives matter is merely to undermine the protests of Black Lives Matter. And it's the term Black Lives Matter is only stating that right now we're having problems. It doesn't mean that no one else matters. It's just right now they're screaming, "Hey, we matter because you won't listen to us. You won't, you know, people, they cower away." I've seen several people, I'll walk down streets with friends, or I'll see someone, and I feel like I have to clarify, I am not a person of color. I am not. I am a white ginger girl who lives in the middle ground, and the fact that I can understand better, more, I can understand more about these people of color's problems than someone who's so much older than me is astounding. I mean, we see these people, and I get they were raised to believe this. They were raised to understand this, but they're old enough now that they should know that just because you're taught something doesn't make that thing true. It doesn't mean you should follow that thing all the time, and it's sad that people follow their parents like religious beings, like they're some sort of gods, and they're not. Our parents are guardians. They're nothing more than keep us safe while we grow up. And the fact that some people have to live in an unsafe environment, have to understand that there's people who they don't understand that they matter. They grew up, and this isn't just people in abuse situations. This is people of color. This is like Muslims, African Americans. I mean, I grew up Jewish, and a lot of people didn't understand that. And you're like, oh, you're just Jewish. I mean, you're white, you're privileged. Your only problem is you're Jewish. And see, I understand that. My only problem is that I'm Jewish. And it's not a problem to me. However, it was to everyone else. It was a problem to everyone else. They saw me as different the second that it left my mouth that I am Jewish. I don't understand what you're talking about. I grew up to love everyone. I grew up to not follow books like they're some sort of if you don't follow these, you'll die, you know? And I do believe there's things in the Bible. I haven't read the Bible. I haven't read the Torah. I know the basic stories. But I couldn't, for the life of me, recite anything from the Bible or the Torah or any of the scriptures. And I just how do I explain this? Freshman year of high school. This is how I explain this. Freshman. That's weird. Freshman year of high school, I was in the marching band. And every year, the marching band went to our local town, our local old town. You know, every state has the old town, where it's just like, it's still the original buildings and they all dress up like they're from the 70s. And, I mean, they've got all the technology and whatnot. They're not like, it's not like an Amish town. It's just like they cultured? How do I describe that? But our local old town, our band would go to our local old town, and we'd participate in the Christmas parade. I am Jewish. I do not celebrate Christmas. I never believed in Santa Claus. I never believed in Jesus or God or any of those things. And my freshman year of high school, how old was I? I don't know, 14, 15? I was told to my face that if I didn't wear a Santa hat, I couldn't participate. And if I couldn't participate, I would not get a grade. And if I didn't get a grade, I would fail that semester. And I would have to retake it. And it was just this stupid thing of I had to participate in a parade that didn't even take place during school time. It was part of the marching band, nonetheless. It was an extracurricular activity. And I was told I had to wear a Santa hat. And I ended up almost in tears. The night before the parade, my mom took a headband and she took this teddy bear that she had bought me, and it had come with a little Santa hat. And I love teddy bears, but it came with this little Santa hat, and she cut the Santa hat off, and together we hot glued and sewed the Santa hat to this headband. And it was this little protest of, I'm technically wearing a Santa hat. It is small, it is demeaning, and if you tell me to wear a regular size Santa hat, I'm going to look you in the face and tell you no. And it was just one of those things of no one thinks about it, right? We see all these protests of Black Lives Matter, and they do matter. And a lot of people keep going, all lives matter. But they don't think about the fact that all lives matter is demeaning, because it's like shoving them in the face of, we recognize that you're saying Black Lives Matter. However, we're not willing to recognize the problems on why you're saying Black Lives Matter. And we saw recently with the Capitol, right? A whole bunch of people broke into the Capitol. It was white people. They broke in, they broke a ton of crap, they threatened, there were handcuffs, there were guns. They totally they were fully willing, and they were planning on taking hostages. These people got escorted out. And yes, they are being, as of now, they are being rounded up and arrested. However, the police did not shoot. The police did not shoot. The tear gas that you see in the videos are actually thrown by the protesters. And I don't even think we should call them protesters. We're calling them protesters on the news. We shouldn't call them protesters. They called the true protesters, the Black Lives Matter protesters, the ones who were sitting on the ground, the ones who were yelling for freedom, who, and mind you, when the Black Lives protests were happening, the ones who were doing the riots, the looting, were ones who were taking it way too far. Ones who didn't understand why the protests were happening. And so the actual protesters got prosecuted, they got shot, they got killed. And yes, there were rubber bullets used. However, the rubber bullets were used not how they were supposed to. You're supposed to shoot, if you didn't know, you're supposed to shoot a rubber bullet at the ground, and so it bounces off the ground and into the person. And it's meant to be a warning shot. And it's just this is gonna bruise you pretty badly, but it's not supposed to break bones. We saw several people with broken bones who had lost eyes, there was a man who was shoved, there was another elderly man who was shot in the skull. None of these bullets were directed at the ground. They were directed directly at the Black Lives Matter protests were real protests. The people who wanted something done sat on the ground. Or they stood and they yelled. But they didn't take it any further. The only time they took it further was when the police acted against their right to protest. The reason why the police acted against their rights to protest is because, A, there were lots of people of color, and automatically, I know no one wants to admit it, but the police, several people of color, several people of non-color, well, us whites, and most certainly the police and the politicians, the newscasts, they take a look at these people of color and they go, you must be bad because of stupid ass stereotypes. I've gotten really political and really heavy. Oh god, is this going to be taken down? I'm thinking about if I should continue talking about this. I might have to cut that whole section. I'll see if YouTube or Twitch complains. If YouTube complains, I'll cut the section. I'll cut the section from the VOD, and I'll put it like a little thing in the VOD just saying, hey, this was information about the Capitol and about the Black Lives Matter. This did not comply with YouTube, and therefore I had to cut it. There we go. Bam. Smash cut if I have to cut that. For that sentence right there. Oh god, I need to think of something else to talk about. Educate yourselves. Look at the news, talk to people. Understand. Love people. Don't let people undermine you because of the color of your skin or who you love, or stereotypes directed at you. Water. Water is good. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Always drink water. Eat your food. What are some more wholesome things I can state? I don't know. Minecraft. I should round up those pigs, is what I should do. Ooh, I just hiccuped. I hope I don't gain the hiccups. You ever hiccup? Like, you hiccup and then you're like, no, the hiccups, and then the hiccups never come. They're just once in a lifetime. Bonk. Squeak, squeak. I got distracted. I meant to look at this stuff. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I wanted to take a look at food. See if I can make any food at all. Does Pam's Harvest Craft have an add-on it needs? Interesting. I didn't know it needed an add-on. I should probably add that add-on before stream. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Squeak, squeak. I should start looking into that. I should figure out what these things do. Squeak. Gonna make a squeak. Squeak. Figure out what to do. Why does this look like a hand? Interesting. I wonder what the point of making a, what's it called? Windmill is. I should watch a figure out how any of this is. This all seems very interesting. This is all interesting. I keep saying it's interesting and then going silent because I don't know what to talk about because I just talked about really heavy crap. Can't eat straight corn. Can't eat straight taro. I can eat straight pineapple. I should round up the piggies. Do something with them. I should start breeding them. But I should do. My dog. There's my dog. Woof. I don't know what to pigs like. They like corn, but none of this is corn. Or not corn. Carrots. Ooh, bell peppers. They like bell peppers. Okay. Should have thought of this. Oh, iffy. Okay. Bell peppers. Need to make fence. Oh. What the? Something just like fell into my lap and I didn't understand. It was my earbud. Okay, let's just put the pigs right here. Here. There we go. I made way too much. But it's okay. Sorry about my sniffing. I don't know why I'm suddenly all sniffy. If I can get all 4 ones. They really like bell peppers. Wow. I don't think I see pigs act like this with just basic Minecraft food. All in a line. What? 1 by 1, 2 by 2. Da 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 da. I don't know why that was Barney. Come on. Pig, 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 pig. Yeah, pig. Whoop, that doesn't go there. See my event advances are. Eat place, best friends forever, Fritz and Bats. Be our guest. That was bad. Sorry about that. Just had to blow my nose. Sweet dreams. Kill any monster. Kill one of every hostile. Throw a trident. The andesite age. Use some andesite alloy and wood to create basin. Place a water wheel. Bonk. Geothermal space heater. Okay. Interesting. Stone Age getting an upgrade. Isn't it? Iron pick. Not today, thank you. And I haven't gotten any yet. Interesting. I keep saying interesting. I don't have any torches. I don't have any food. I need to get some food. Probably start with some fish. Those are easy. Fishy. I'm here. Fishy. Fish. Right. Whoops. Sun's going down. The furnace guy is coming tomorrow, which will be interesting. I don't know. It'll be fun, I guess. Why would the furnace guy coming be fun? Why would I say that? see those purple dots right there? Oh, there's only one now. But there's one over here. Purple means other type of mob. And the fact that it's not... Oh, it just disappeared. But it was... They weren't moving. I don't think I added a mod that adds a mob. Another type of mob. So I am confused, to say the least. There's an item over here? Why is there an item over here? Oh. How did you die? Probably not in a fun way, I would assume. I'm still eating pineapple even though I have the fish now. What to do? Other entity. What is other entity? Minecarts? There we go. See if we can get it up back up. There's a creeper over there. Interesting. Don't say that word, kids. Holes. I hate creeper holes too much. Hate him. Hate him, I absolutely hate him. I need to light it up. Oh, that's not what. I have more dirt. Actually, I do have more dirt, so I can just fill the hole. I'll bring it just in case. Hello? Okay. My leg is twitching. It's being upset about life. Miserable life. Such a bad life. How dare it be a leg. Pretty. Let's get some torches around here. Turn this off. Oh, that's laggy. About time to go. Whoops, squike. It's been almost 2 hours, so I'm gonna finish putting the torches around, and then we'll say goodbye. How about that? I really hope I don't get in trouble for what I said earlier. Lag. Torch here. Torch here. A bunch of torches here. What is asleep? Oh, it's painful. Oh, it's so painful. Alright. So we did it pretty good. We did some mining. We got rid of these trees. I am going to be planting more trees. I just wanted to get rid of them so I could terraform. We covered up that hole. We did, we placed a whole bunch of torches, so that entire island should be spawn-proof, and then the majority of this island is spawn-proof as well. We got these cute little piggies. We went fishing. We talked about politics. Really shouldn't have talked about politics. I hope I don't get in trouble. Oh, we did good. We did good. We talked about the ever-expanding universe and the deepest expanse of the ocean and how we have no idea what's in either of them. That was fun. Oh dear God. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!